Hey friends, we are Ariel and Michael Tyson, and welcome to our channel.
Today we're talking about one of the many tough decisions that we have to make on an hourly basis, it seems like.
Yeah.
And we're just going to walk you through what we were thinking and what we're thinking now and why we're doing what we're doing and why we don't do certain things. And hope it makes sense to you. I love watching little calves like prance around, jump and run.
And Mama's like, oh, you guys. So I joined Instagram back when my oldest was 10 months old. And just as a private account, I just shared with family and friends from college, from high school on there. And I did that for years. And then 4 years ago, shortly after our fifth was born, I decided to go public with my account. I had done some training on some ways to grow your Instagram. I had started a business, so I thought I would just start sharing on there. And it was very slow but steady growing. And over time, my account just got bigger and bigger. So with all of that, I had previously shared kids' names when I was a private account. You know, as we had kids, I would announce their names and everything. And then when I became a public account and was growing my following, we just decided for privacy and security for our kids that I would quit sharing their names, because you know, you can know their faces. You can know my face, you can know your kids' faces. When you're going out in public, people see your kids' faces in public all the time, but it takes only friends to actually know their names.
Lowering the risk. And not just the risk, but giving our kids an opportunity to share their names if they wanted to. Trying to not make all these decisions for our kids without them being able to have any say. And we just wanted to do our best to set them up to have their own life, and if it wasn't going to be on social media, then that was totally fine. And there's just been a lot that's changed. So first of all, God has blessed us with the influence that he's given to our family. And in 4 years, Ariel's account has gone from about 1,000 people to 750,000 people on Instagram. Our TikTok has gone in the last 8 months, from 0 to 2 million. And our YouTube, now we have over 50,000 subscribers on YouTube. And this has definitely become a major part of our life, and it's a major part of our kids' lives. So I know all that might not make any sense to you, because for the last 4 years, if you wanted to know our names and maybe even our birthdays and whatever, if you dug around enough, you could find it. But it was just about limiting that exposure, and mostly limiting it not from you, of course, who's watching this video, because you're awesome. It was just limiting it mostly from weirdos. But weirdos, if the information can be found, weirdos are the ones that have the time to dig around and find it. Now, we've blocked a lot of people that have shared their names on social media. And the reason is because that's a super disrespectful thing to do in our minds, when you know that it's our wishes that their names would not be there, be available, be public, and you happen to know them, for you to just completely disregard our decision because you disagree with it or you don't understand it, and to share that information. Why are we choosing to share our kids' names now? Well, first of all, that wasn't a moral decision for us. We didn't feel like it was immoral for a family on social media to share their kids' names or anything. We're not like changing our morality or changing a doctrine of our life by sharing our kids' names. We've just gotten to the point to where as we make more and more videos and less pictures, it's extra hard for me and like all the kids to not say each other's names, because that's what we do when we're talking to each other. And so, as much as possible, we've got a little calf running around, and it's the cutest thing.
I'll show you.
Just jumping around. So I hope that just kind of explains a little bit of our thought process and where we're at, and why we're choosing now to start sharing their names. We feel like any weirdo at this point would have easy access because of all kinds of things that you can quickly Google to find out information that you want to because you're nosy. But those of you that are just genuinely interested, and we appreciate that so much, you don't have access to our kids' names, and we want you to know their names because you matter to us.
It's like as we say in the intro, hey friends, you're the real friend.
Yeah. And as best as we can explain what our thought process through this has been, I know that might not answer your questions, but that's okay. And that's our real, genuine thought process. So we're going to take you inside and introduce you to our kids and let them introduce themselves to you. So you got anything else to add?
I don't think so.
All
the
right.
calf is distracting me.
She is just like
Jumping
ramming
around.
stuff and fighting her mom and pushing a tree over and running in circles. Stay tuned for the rest of the video and meet our kids. We're going to let our kids share their names with you. So get us started.
My name is Kel, but that's my nickname. My real name is Michael Tyson V.
My name is Gabriel John Tyson, but my nickname, people just call me Gabe.
My name's Judah Luke David Tyson. My name's Levi Marshall Tyson. My name's Zion Benaiah.
Zion Benaiah. And this is Ari Hezekiah.
This is Mila Rachel Naraya.
So there are their names. We're not going to try to edit them out of any future videos or anything like that. We appreciate you guys being along for the ride and learning as we learn and going through the changes of life together and sometimes the distractions of life. I hope you have an awesome day, and if you would, give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Subscribe.
But hey, now I'm taller.
Yeah. People will think I have really, really long legs.
Why?
Because when we're sitting down, we're like the same height. We put Ariel on a booster seat.
It's kind of true though.